Hello, and welcome to the 19th edition of Beer Issues. My name is Matt Bruckert, and today I was thinking we might try something a little bit different. Usually, later on in the season, when it gets a little bit cooler, I tend to like to sit around and have beer by the fire. Well, obviously, it's summertime now, so that's probably not the best thing to do. But that doesn't keep me from thinking about some of those great beers that we have around the campfire. And one that I thought of today that would be really, really special is one that brings back a lot of memories for me with my friends. It's a beer called Old Chub. Old Chub is from Oscar Blues Brewery in Lyons, Colorado. It's a very good example of an American Scottish ale, if you will. Okay, this beer is rated 90 out of 100 in Beer Advocate. That puts it in the outstanding category, which I'd have to agree for a Scottish ale made here. It's excellent. I think there are better Scottish ales, but this one is, for me, it's right up there because it does bring back a lot of memories every time I drink it. It's 4.04 out of 5, and it clocks in at an 8% ABV. Okay. Now, I'm going to open this. I've had this many a times, and then we'll talk about the flavors as I drink it, as they kind of come popping through. But it's going to be a malty beer, a dark beer, almost like a darker brown, almost blackish beer. I'm going to get a little head on that. So I have to get a little height on there to get that head and see how it's releasing all the flavors there. That's going to make it extra special, okay? Now, this beer is not only with the malted barley and grains, but you're also going to get a caramel, brown sugar, and they do something called Beechwood smoked malt. So it should be just enjoyable as always. But let's go ahead and taste it. And oh yeah, you can taste those wonderful malts and the sweetness. There's a chocolate malt and caramel. Oh, so you get that in the smell right off the bat. It doesn't taste too boozy for 8%. It should get a little bit of that alcohol smell, but I really don't. It's very well balanced Scottish ale with lots of malt. Oh, this beer never gets old. And it's something you can drink. It's going to be better, not necessarily in the summertime. In the summertime, I don't really think of Scottish ales, but I haven't had a good Scottish ale in a while, so I said, why not? And I've got a little, place to have a campfire here, although I'm not having one now because it's too warm. But anyway, this is a really enjoyable beer. You can find it at, probably most grocery stores, or definitely if you go to Total Wine, you can find it. There's a lot of good Scottish ales that are truly Scottish ales, but this is probably one of the best versions of an American Scottish ale that I know of out there. The Belgians actually make a really good Scottish ale. It's called Scotch Silly. I really like that one also. So if you ever see Scotch Silly, make sure you grab a hold of that because it's a really nice Belgian style Scottish ale. But anyway, if you are enjoying this and enjoying Beer Issues, please make sure you tell your friends about it. Make sure that they subscribe so they know when new events or new episodes come out. We typically have new episodes on Wednesdays afternoon, and Saturdays is when we usually release them. So keep an eye out for the new issues as they open up. And as my wife likes to say, I have beer issues.